Winter's going to be here before you know it, so that means it's time we pop into Eldora Mountain to learn more about what they've got in store for this upcoming season.
Let's talk about where we are today and what you guys are doing here on Eldora Mountain.
Well, we're really excited. Of all years, some of the things we've been working on for 5 years through the processes are finally coming to be. I mean, Eldora is one of those little resorts in Colorado that never had a six-pack until now. So we've taken out the two old lifts from the 70s and we're replacing it with a high-speed detachable six-pack right out of our base area, and goes to the same location as the old lifts, but this lift will get you to the top in about 4.5 minutes. And so we're seeing this as really the first of many large improvements for Eldora, and it kind of puts us in the modern era. The tower pads all got poured over the last 2 or 3 weeks, and we're flying towers here the middle of August. So we're ahead of schedule, knock on wood. We have a pretty aggressive 5 to 10 year plan with 2 more detachable chairs that will come to be.
Oh, nice.
And we'll remodel lodges, we're remodeling bathrooms, we're fixing infrastructure problems throughout the resort, restaurant remodels happening, and little things throughout the resort just to make it a little more modern, feel a little bit better. To give you an idea, our capital investment this summer is approaching a little over $9 million.
Oh,
and
my.
if you count the maintenance capital associated, we're about $10 million. So this is by far the largest summer we've ever had at Eldora. And really, it speaks to our new ownership. We're owned by Powder Corporation, which also owns Copper Mountain here in Colorado. And they have really done nothing but support us through this last year. So we've got a bunch of things in the works, and it's really an exciting time at Eldora.
You've got a lot of longtime regulars who've been coming to Eldora, and you've got an influx of people who've never seen Eldora. What are you trying to tell them with everything that you're doing here?
Well, first off, we're really trying to modernize the resort. I mean, it's been a kind of a sleepy little cool family-run business for 25 or 30 years, but we're really going to take it into the modern era. And I think the locals have been nothing but supportive, because I think everyone wants a high-speed lift now. So you can come up here for a couple hours and get your skiing in and get back to work by lunchtime and really have a day of fun in the mountains. I just think that the growth for Eldora is huge, and I think we're positioned to do really well going forward.
So the new parts for the lifts are waiting to be installed, and as you can see behind me, the towers will be lifted by helicopter and installed through the air. It's literally out with the old and in with the new. In addition to all of the wonderful improvements we can just see going on, tell us about some of the things that are still going to be here.
Well, Eldora's had a legacy of having a great learning program here, especially for children and adults as well. And we're going to continue the Trek and Eldorables program as well as the children's lesson program. Trek and Eldorables are both 6-week sessions, and we have 2 different ones in the wintertime. They start in January. And it's a great way to bring your child out here, and they have the same instructors. They're in the same group as other children each week, and it just kind of gets them that first step to a whole lifetime of really enjoying being out on the snow.
Obviously, you've got the beginner program. Explain how Woodward is kind of helping out in the whole process.
We were super excited to have Woodward introduced to us last year, and we're very excited to have even more Woodward going on this year at Eldora. Our terrain parks took just another jump to a new level. We had some parks on the lower mountain, and we're looking at expanding that and really kind of integrating the whole Woodward brand across the entire resort. And it's just going to create kind of a more dynamic for people that really like to get out there and not just slide down the hill, but maybe catch a little bit of air, hit some jumps.
What about the pass program? What are you guys doing with that?
We of course sell our own season passes, Eldora season pass. We've got a midweek pass, we've got a 4-pass. But this year again, we're included on the Rocky Mountain Super Pass Plus, which is a great, phenomenal product. You get unlimited riding at Eldora, Winter Park, Copper, you get days at Steamboat, you get days in Crested Butte, you get some international days as well. So it's a fantastic pass for a really affordable price. So we really encourage people to go out there and pick that thing up and come on up here as much as they can. We really look at ourselves as a local's favorite resort. We're so close to Boulder, we're close to Nederland, and we've got a whole family of people that have been coming up here for a long time. With kind of our renewal as to everything that's going on around here, it's going to be a brand new resort for these people coming up. And so it's really exciting for old customers, new customers, everybody alike. It's going to be a great place to come up and visit.
With all the awesome upgrades and its convenient location, Eldora is going to be tough to beat when it's time to hit the slopes.